What is up, guys? Rick Cactus here, and today we are going to be showcasing some of the secrets of the Dreaming City, the new endgame area added into Destiny 2 with the Forsaken expansion, showcasing hidden jumping puzzles leading to secret chests, as well as how to complete the Ascendant Challenge and earn powerful gear. And so, let's get started. But just before we do, guys, if you're looking for some amazing gaming headphones, including the ones I personally use, the A40s, I've partnered with ASTRO, so check the link in the description down below. Clicking it will apply a discount code allowing you to save some money and help me out. Definition of a win-win right there. So, Dreaming City secrets. Obviously, you have to have access to the Dreaming City to do all of this stuff. If you're by any means confused or not quite there yet, check out my guide on how to get to the Dreaming City. But once you're there, you're going to start exploring, looting chests, looting lost sectors, and so on, and something you may have noticed that you acquired but had no idea what to do with was a strange consumable called Tincture of Queensfoil. This is the key to everything we're talking about today. So, the Tincture of Queensfoil consumable legendary item is kind of randomly acquired. You can get it for opening just the random chests that spawn around the world. You're much more likely to get one by opening a region chest, but you can get one as well from doing public events and other various activities. However, if you're missing one and don't want to grind for it and hope for a random drop, you can actually acquire one 100% of the time by simply buying it. You do so by going kind of off the map, as you can see here. And traveling to this strange room. There's going to be several miniature rooms that have weird animal skulls within them. You can interact with these skulls, turn in the planetary material that you earn within the Dreaming City, the Byron Buys or whatever they're called, but then you're going to get certain things from the certain skulls. If you turn in 50 of these materials to Huggin, you're going to get a Tincture of Queensfoil. Now, once you have this item, what exactly do you do with it? Well, it's used to access secret areas that otherwise you would never have been able to see or interact with. So, first off, after activating your Queensfoil and gaining the Ascendance buff that you can see in the lower left corner of your screen, you can then participate in hidden jumping puzzles. There's one right next to Petra, and as you can see, you kind of have a sphere of vision around you. And within this sphere, you can start to see like the first platform, you jump to that platform, and when you're on that first platform, you'll kind of see the next one, go to that one, you can see the next one, and you make your way slowly jumping on all these different otherwise hidden platforms to eventually lead to a special chest. Now this chest, it does award some okay loot, nothing in terms of powerful loot unfortunately. If you collect all 10 of these chests, you do get a triumph, so that's the reason behind doing this. But as you can see for this particular chest, at the end of it, there's also a region chest nearby. So this is just going to allow you to explore so much more of the map of the Dreaming City and get goodies that you otherwise really wouldn't be able to get. Now, there is two more jumping puzzles I'm going to showcase here. The first one is right next to that main hallway, that massive door in which you first spawn near, and you just simply ascend your way spiraling up this room to eventually access the chest. Moving on from there, there's another jumping puzzle that's very close to the same area in which you need to drop down to access the vendor that's going to sell these Queensfoil items. As you can see, it's kind of off to the side. There's actually a way that tricks you to go. It makes you go to the right, but you don't want to go that way. You want to go to the left and continue on through this room to again eventually lead to a chest. So, at a base level, that's what this consumable does. When you first get it and activate it, there's really nothing that indicates the purpose of this consumable. So I'm sure a lot of people are out there like, what the heck am I supposed to do with it? But it's mainly to access these jumping puzzles. However, there's another purpose, and that is to access the Ascendant Challenge. You may have noticed that if you went to Petra as a vendor, she has a weekly bounty to beat one of these Ascendant challenges, but it really explains nothing about how to access it. Well, here's how to access and beat it. You're actually going to go to the Lost Sector very close to Petra. Just jump down right behind her and you will see a cave head in here, and you will have to kill enemies. Now, you do not have to do this Lost Sector, but of course, clear out the enemies on your way to this kind of middle area here. As you can see, when you look up is pretty much nothing. It's just a normal cave. But after activating the Queensfoil, there's now a special taken portal that has spawned. Hop into this portal and then you will have begun the Ascendant Challenge. Now you should note that you can actually die and redo this. Like, it's just going to respawn and you can redo this if that does happen, but your goal for this challenge is to kill all of the crystals that you can see in the middle here. Yes, they are the same crystals that you find in the Witcher's Ritual public event. However, initially they're shielded and completely immune to damage. Well, what you want to do is run around the outskirts of this map, I guess you could say, and you're going to kill taken blights. Every time you kill one, you're going to see the text at the bottom of your screen say, "A seal breaks." Now, while you're trying to do this, there is going to be a ton of ads. Firstly, a bunch of Shadow Thrall, and also, those of you from D1 will recognize our boy from the Sunless Cell Strike returning in full. But this time, there's multiple of that guy. So the entire time you're in here, all of those guys are going to be spawning and chasing you. However, they're all melee-based ads. None of them shoot anything. So the key here is to keep moving fast. Get in and get out. If you go into a blight and try to just primary it down, you can be pressured, you can be snuck up on from behind by one of those massive knights. It's a very bad idea. And also, again, if you're taking too long, they'll start spawning and so on. It's much better to go in with something like a shotgun, kill the blight almost immediately, and then get the heck out. Because actually, you don't need to kill a single ad this entire time and you can still complete this Ascendant Challenge. So it is going to be most efficient to just go in here, kill all the blights as quickly as possible, and then move on to the crystals without taking down a single ad. Now, with that being said, if they're right on your back or your teammates being pressured or whatever, throwing a grenade, killing a few isn't the worst idea. And yes, you can, as you can see me do, go in here with a teammate, which is probably a good idea. It's going to allow you to split up and kill those blights much faster, and also kill the crystals faster as well. So, once you have killed the very last blight on the outskirts of the map, you're going to see a new prompt on the left corner of your screen just saying an opportunity. This is your indication to return to the very center of this map and destroy every single one of those crystals. Now, if you try to kill the crystals while the knights are after you, it could end very, very poorly. So a huge tip, a little bit of a cheese I have for you guys, is simply jump into the tree as you can see me do here. The knights and the thralls cannot get you, they won't attack you, and you can just, with a scout rifle or whatever, take down pretty much all the crystals with ease. Now, of course, some may be hidden around those pillars, but you can take down almost all of them, jump out, and finish off like the last couple with a shotgun or so on. That's going to make this a lot easier than just trying to do that with those taken knights on your butt. Now remember that doing this Ascendant Challenge will still give you loot, but not powerful loot. You do have to go into your inventory and turn in that bounty to get that powerful reward. And so guys, there you have it. What to do with the Queensfoil consumable, a bunch of jumping puzzle locations, and also how to solve the Ascendant Challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it informative, and if you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. And if you guys want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCactus. That's linked in the description down below, as is my Twitch channel, which you can also follow. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.